The Pembroke Fire Department recently received a number of dollars from grants that will allow them to entirely upgrade and redo their communication systems. PCN met with Pembroke Fire Chief James Neenan and Congressman Bill Keating to get all the incredible details.
This year we got a call from Representative Keating's office. I actually talked to him personally. He was instrumental in us getting this grant, and he was very happy to be able to tell us that through his intervention and the work of others, we were able to get this. So it's a win-win for everybody, and it's something that should last this town for a long time to come.
Well, first off, it's a very competitive grant. Money is scarce, but there's money through Homeland Security for security assistance. And part of that money makes sure that first responders in communities have the proper equipment, training, and it's geared to try and make our frontline defenders, both police and fire, make sure that they're given the assistance they need. Now, smaller communities are often thought of as not as needy, but in effect, Homeland Security does a lot more than what people think in terms of terrorist attack. They're there for natural disasters, and police and fire are the front line of that.
First and foremost, I think we're going to be able to promote and provide a better safety for our people. In the past, we have had radio issues where everybody has dead spots. There's places you can't hear. You might have to have someone repeat something.
You're broken up. Can you repeat your message, sir?
In this way, we've done in the past where we haven't been able to get the money through the town, we've been able to piecemeal. We have 2 repeaters right now. One's used, one wasn't, and we have an incomplete system. We're doing the best we can. We have to switch from one channel to the other. The application of this grant is going to allow us to completely build out the system.
Now in Pembroke, they had a system, a communication system, that really wasn't functioning the way a modern system should. And what does that mean? That means the clarity of the signal is not great. That means there can be interruptions and not hearing things exactly the way you want. And that leads to a delay in response time. So if there's a fire, every second counts. And a few minutes one way or the other in the response time can make the difference between a person that's in a residence or business losing their lives. It can also make the difference between a firefighter losing their lives or being injured, as well as property damage being contained as well.
This is where basically our communications issues begin. We have calls coming in either on the phone or through the computer for the 911 system, and this grant will allow us to revamp everything. As you can see, we got a couple of computers. We'll be able to streamline, update, hopefully state-of-the-art equipment. So everything will be here, and hopefully we'll have a redundancy. We'll be able to have 2 separate stations operating at the same time, in particular when you get into your hurricanes or your snowstorms or emergencies like that. The call volume increases dramatically, and be able to put more people on that area to get us to where we need to be. It also will include every radio and every piece of apparatus. In this particular case, the ladder truck has 2 mobile radios and 4 portable radios. All of those radios will be changed out with newer equipment, newer capabilities. There are some federal requirements that are coming down the road. We'll be able to satisfy those as well. So it's kind of an encompassing grant that puts us better for today, it sets us up for the future, and we should be able to continue with that. If there are more upgrades, we'll be well on our way to accomplish it. I think the people in Pembroke should be very happy. We have representatives in the Congress that are working hard to try to upgrade our equipment. We also are very fortunate in the Pembroke Fire Department to have Captain Mike Witham, who's worked very hard on this grant and many other grants, and his success rate, I believe, is unparalleled. For over the years, we got a grant to get this ladder truck, we got a grant to get new gear, and now this communication grant.